is inequality? In inequality, it establishes who gets what goods and has certain access to what kinds of services within the society. This shows the importance in terms of ranking and establishing the relationships within the social webs. Some people who are richer tend to have more means to access certain types of goods and services with their money in comparison to people living in poverty who can access little to almost none, with exceptions to those who have found relationships within the society who could give them access to it. There are rankings that relate to the distribution of goods and services by units in the society. They have the power to decide how these goods and services are distributed in the units of society. These rankings also determine who gets to have the power to access these goods or to dispose of them. These rankings who get to decide who gets what goods and services are not exactly equal. There will always be inequality in terms of people getting more goods than the others, but in certain cases, this is because some people have more needs in comparison to others, so they get more goods and services. But it becomes an inequality when people who have less needs need more goods, or when people who have more needs don't get anything, don't get goods or services from people who have the responsibility to distribute these goods and services to the society. Sometimes this situation can be seen during times of calamity in this country. You could see that there are certain types of goods and services that other people are trying to reach out to those in need. But the thing is, not all of these goods and services get to them. Some who have access don't give other people access to it. Some people have the power to distribute these goods and do not give them to people who are in need.
Would I long for you? Is it up to you? Is it up to you?
Phenomenon that arises from the subject of growth and inequality is Kuznets' inverted U hypothesis. Now, basically, it is the assumption that as growth begins, rates of inequality will tend to rise, but will eventually neutralize naturally, bringing balance and equity to the economy, and ideally to society as well. Ergo, the inverted U shape that represents the relationship between per capita national income and measures of inequality.